Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Kokoist USA channel. Today we'll be showcasing and demonstrating a popular art tool, the Mermaid Dust. The Mermaid Dust is a fine powder that you can use one of two main ways, and we'll be showing you those main ways as well as some fun art that you can use with the Mermaid Dust. If you'd like to know how to use the Mermaid Dust, then stick around to the end of this video. Today I'm going to be showing you all one of our nail art items. You may have heard of it, you may have seen it before, but you may not know how to use it. It is the Mermaid Dust. The Mermaid Dust is a powder material and it creates a shimmering effect over any gel color. It looks like that, if you can see. Once we get on the nail, you'll be able to see the effect much more, but that's what it looks like coming right out of the pot. This Mermaid Dust is going to look different depending on the base colors and under various lightings. Now, there are two basic techniques that I will be showing you on how to use the Mermaid Dust. And we're going to be getting into that shortly, and I'm going to be showing you the two ways you can use the Mermaid Dust today. Technically, well, you'll see once we get into the video. Okay, the first way is going to be the namesake of the effect. The mermaid effect is what we're going to be calling it. And it looks good matte and glossy, so I'm going to show you how it looks both matte and glossy on two separate nail tips. Right now I'm just going to go over with my peach base. This is the peach base by Nail Thoughts. And I'm just going to paint that on the nail. I went ahead and put on a second coat, but I haven't cured it yet because I'm going to be dipping this into my Mermaid Dust powder. So here it is, and if your nails are too long, like some people who really like extensions, or you're just worried about sanitary reasons, you can always take this powder and dip it out onto a metal palette, or any palette really, like the Kokoist one we have right here, and you just dip that out. But because it's only for the purpose of the video and this is a fake nail tip, I'm just going to go ahead and dip directly in. So essentially you just kind of dip and roll around, then just dust off excess. Make sure to get all the sides, as Maria is telling me right now. Alright, there is that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cure that like as is. And I'm taking my camellia brush and just dusting off the excess. Now that we dust off the excess, taking my ultra glossy non-wipe top coat. And I'll go ahead and cure this now. On this one, I'll be applying the Velvet Matte Non-Wipe Top Gel. Right. This is the matte top coat. This is just to show the different effects you can get with the Mermaid Dust. And these are just the very basics of how to use this. Now that we've got that on there, we're going to go ahead and cure. The next method I'll be showing you is what we're going to be calling the sugar nail effect. And basically it's going to be the textured Mermaid Dust on top. So you're going to have a little bit of texture and 3D effect to it. Alright, I'm going to put on my base coat like I did with the last one. We'll be going with Pool Float. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. Okay, there's that. And I'm going to go ahead and cure. First coat, and I'm going to go ahead with the second coat on this one. There's that second coat, and I am going to go ahead and cure that without the Mermaid Dust. Alright, here is The nail is cured, and now we're going to go ahead and put on top coat. Make sure it's non-white. Now that I have my top coat on there, I'm going to take my Mermaid Dust powder and I will just dip, like I did with the last one, generously onto the nail, and I will tap off the excess. I'm going to cure this under the lamp and I will be back. And here it is. I took it out and now I'm going to go ahead and use my camellia brush to dust off the excess like I did with the last one. Make sure to get a really good dusting on this one, or else you're going to have, much like sand at the beach, you're going to have mermaid dust everywhere for the next few days. Alright, there you go, and there it is, and it's looking beautiful, if I do say so myself already, but there might be some uneven spots underneath something, so I'm just going to take a file, I have my emery board, and then file away the uneven part. And here's how it looks, and this is the sugar nail effect. As you can see, it looks like sugar. And those are the two basic methods of applying the Mermaid Dust. I have my base coat here already painted on. I want to make sure that the powder doesn't stick on to any other part of the nail that I don't want it to. I'm going to be putting top coat on and curing it. I just go ahead and cure. Right? Once I have that top coat on, to make sure nothing sticks to the nail that I don't want it to, I'm going to go in with Black is Black and creating a French with this. Now I'm just going to apply the finishing touches on this nail, and once I'm satisfied with my French nail, I'm going to take my Mermaid Dust and take the nail tip. It's only going to stick to the tip because I made sure to put on a top coat. And as you can see here, it dusts off. Okay, once I cure, and I'm going to take my camellia brush and dust off the excess. As you can see, like I said before, it's not going to stick to anywhere but the places we want it to. If you'd like to leave it like this, then I would advise putting on that top coat, but since I want to put a layer and make it more of a mermaid effect, I'm going to put top coat over it. And here I am just putting on top coat. Here I'll be taking my color gel in 196 tulip petals and my pointed brush to sketch out a rough flower design. It doesn't have to be perfect, I'm just sketching out the basic structure of it. And here I am doing the other side. Just adding the finishing touches. And here is my rough sketch right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and cure that into the curing lamp. Now I'll be taking my Velvet Matte Non-White top coat and I'm going to be applying it on my nail to give it a matte effect, and also because it'll help me to add the design on top later. Here's it all cured with the matte top coat. I'm going to be going ahead with my thick white and be creating the rough flower petal shapes. Now that I have my design here, I'm going to go ahead and dip into my mermaid dust. Alright, it looks very glimmery right now, but don't worry, the only part that's going to stick is to the marker slime. I'm going to go ahead and cure that. Alright, now I'm going to dust off. You can leave this as is since it is a non-white. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And make sure to turn on that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Don't forget to subscribe and also follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Thank you for watching. Mata ne! Bye bye!